Hello and welcome to another Top 5. Today we're looking at the top 5 characters in Infinity.
I have a question to ask Andrew.
Okay,
What is the meaning of this?
I can't see where it goes because I'm terrible at post-production, but...
It seems you don't agree with some of my selections for the top 5.
Well, I mean,
Your feeble flesh bag brain cannot comprehend wargaming like I am infallible.
Well, no one's infallible. I mean, no one's perfect to me.
Anyone who questions me will meet the consequences.
Consequences? What consequences?
Just consequences.
Okay.
I cannot say yet. I am trying to drag out this plotline for another couple of episodes.
Well, we all are, I guess. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, so we have Usha McNeil. She's a great infiltrator with that +6, meaning she can deploy pretty handily on any part of the board apart from your opponent's deployment zone, rolling on a 16 to do that. She has smoke grenades upfield, so she can block off lines of sight. She's a specialist. Well, one profile is, I think that's probably the best one to take, with D-charges, so she can do a lot of missions on her own, and for that she's pretty cheap, also quite killy for points value. She can get a shotgun at someone in close range. She can be a Mark Estate. She is a great all-round piece. At number 4, we have Joan of Arc. Two profiles here, of course. I'll kind of go through broad strokes, both of them together. She's a superb gunfighter with her very high BS and, of course, even higher in the link. Inspiring leadership. There isn't a great number of irregular troops in Pano, but, of course, ignoring retreats, very nice. She's very hard to kill, great dodge, great physique there, and, of course, good armour and 2 wounds. And with that also, she has a resculpt every hour. During the course of this episode, she has been resculpted twice, which is nice. At number 3, Unknown Ranger. Another Ariadne piece. I'm a bit biased, I think it's great. He has tactical awareness, and extra order is always good, helping you break that 15 order cap. He has martial arts and natural born warrior, meaning he'll get the edge in a lot of CC if he gets there. He's pretty fast with his move 6-2, making him quite good at getting into close combat. He's a specialist, so he can go and do missions. He's got MSV1 in Ariadne, which is fairly rare, meaning he can shoot through smoke and ignore mimetism. Shooting through smoke isn't a bad option with him, with his good BS, and of course his guns like Spitfire, having some good range bands there. And finally, of course, his Captain America, and who doesn't like him? At 2, we have Yojimbo, who I absolutely adore. He is super fast with his 8-6 move. His crazy koalas allow him some great ball control. With his move, he can pop koalas out in some very awkward parts for your opponent. He can use Mine Layer to drop one off early in the game, well, at the beginning of the game, in case your opponent's going to go first. Alternatively, he can use his load to really control the midfield. He's got smoke, quite rare in JSA or Ikari there, helping him to move forward and block off lanes. Combining that with his martial arts as well, meaning he's very able to get into close combat. Quite self-sufficient there at getting into something in close combat and hurting it quite a lot. And the most common question I get asked about him is, how much does he cost? I think he is a superb value for 18 points, worth every single one. Finally, the number 1 spot is Hector. He is a superb LT with Strategos and his ability to take an extra order as well, meaning he has a lot of orders to give to your fairly expensive army. He's got a plasma rifle. I think it's probably a rite of passage in Infinity to meet a plasma rifle and get melted by it. He's very hard to kill. He's got a great dodge, he's got good armour, he's got 2 wounds and no winning cap. So great gunfighter, and also he is superb in melee with his martial arts level 4 and his explosive CC weapon. He's looking at hitting on 17 there. 17 with an explosive weapon is no joke. Great in melee, great at ranged, a great leader, overall a great package. And that is it. Thank you for all your lovely comments. They really do mean a lot to me. Hopefully you're all enjoying the content. Remember, these lists are completely definitive. If you disagree, I'm afraid we've crunched the numbers and we of course 100% right. Thank you to my Patreons for supporting me in doing the silly things, and I'll see you all later.